Yes.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Item 3 is a selection of officers. We need to appoint a chairman and a vice chairman for one-year terms respectively. Is there a motion to appoint a chairman and a vice chairman?
I'll make a motion to appoint Mr. Wade as chairman.
Second.
All right. Mr. Gabbard?
Yay.
Mr. Muscal?
Yay.
Mr. Wade?
Yay. A motion to appoint a vice chair. I can make the motion to appoint Mr. Gabbard.
Second.
Mr. Wade?
Yay.
Mr. Muscal?
Yay.
Mr. Gabbard?
Yay.
Okay. Moving right on into the meeting. Is there anything that anyone would like to have removed from the consent agenda at this time? Okay. Consent agenda will stand. Public comments. I don't see anything. Anybody here for public comments? Anybody? Okay. We do have a special activity, a recommendation to appoint firefighter EMT Alex Becker as a probationary full-time employee effective January 11th, 2023 at an hourly rate of $20.66. And is there a motion to appoint Alex Becker to this position?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Muscal?
Yay.
Mr. Gabbard?
Yay.
Mr. Wade?
Yeah. And Alex, if you would come forward and we'll administer the oath of office. I think you have a copy up there, a little cheat sheet if you'd like to. I state your name.
I, Alex Becker,
Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
I do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
and the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
required as a firefighter EMT
as required as a firefighter EMT
of Clear Creek Fire District, Clear Creek Township, Warren County, State of Ohio,
of the Clear Creek Fire District, Clear Creek Township, Warren County, State of Ohio,
to which office I have been appointed,
to which office I have been appointed,
according to the law and the best of my ability,
according to the law and the best of my ability,
during my continuance in office.
during my continuance in office.
Congratulations.
And we'll go have Penny.
Yep. Yeah, whoever's gonna attend.
Did you want to take some pictures?
Come on. Yeah, anybody
They've
wants
got-
to
they've got-
come up, go around?
Yep.
Come up here if you want to.
Yep. You're more than welcome.
Yeah.
Come up, take pictures, do what you gotta do.
Yeah, please. You're all welcome to stay for the rest of the meeting if you'd like. If not, you're also welcome to
That's right. Planning commission meeting at 7 if you want to.
For beginning of the year business, the first one is the resolution to transfer funds that were earned as interest in the fourth quarter. We actually do the transfer in this quarter, so that's it here for your action this evening.
Is there a motion to approve 5406?
So moved.
Second?
Mr. Gabbard?
Yay.
Mr. Mearsfall?
Yay.
Mr. Wade?
Yes.
Okay. Next on the agenda is the request that we have to send annually to the county auditor to allow them to make tax advances to us during the year. This enables us to be able to collect interest on those funds instead of the county. and it's required annually, so it's here again for your action this evening.
Okay, any questions about resolution 5407? Hearing none, is there a motion to approve 5407?
So moved.
Second?
Mr. Mearsclaw?
Yay.
Mr. Gabbard?
Yay.
Mr. Wade?
Yeah.
And the final thing I wanted to mention to everyone is that we did go off of UAN and are now on SSI, and we printed our first checks. You'll see actually for the consent agenda that you'll actually see a new form that will be signed. So really happy about that. Everybody pitched in really well on that one. That was
Went pretty smooth, I guess.
you know, we'll find something to go wrong, but this part did very well, and the people were very professional, and I thought they did an excellent job from Matt all the way down to Savannah and the girls and everybody. So I wanted to make sure I noted that they did everybody did a good job, department heads, everybody. So I wanted to thank them for that hard work.
Very good. Yeah, I just followed it through Matt's emails.
Big step. Thank you very much.
Massive. Good job.
I mean, it is, you know, we'll be able to, all the paperwork that used to be done is now done electronically. You scan everything in, all the approvals are done electronically now. When one of the clerks enters a bill, it gets routed to the department head, it gets routed to Matt, it gets routed to us automatically. And so it speeds up the process, and it's more the way an efficient government should run. So thank you for the opportunity for allowing us to do that too.
That's great. Good for you guys.
Welcome to the 21st century. I can safely say, because when I covered the administrator role, when I got into UAN, I thought I was going back into the MS-DOS days of the late 70s. When I looked at it, it's archaic in nature, disappointingly so. So good to hear from my end.
That's all I had for this evening, sir. Thank you.
All right, Russ, thank you. New Business Administration 5408, a resolution of intent to dispose of unneeded, obsolete, unfit personal property, including motor vehicles, in the internet auction for 2023, and dispense with the second reading.
And this is procedural requirement required by the RC that says that you must declare what you're going to do with your surplus, that you intend to sell, destroy, trade, whatever. We'll use go deals for the internet auction that we typically have since before I was here.
Yep.
We usually get some sort of list of what we're getting rid of.
Oh, no, we're not. This is just declaring our intent.
Declaring the intent, okay.
So we can do it all the way.
So we can do it.
I got you.
We're not surplusing anything.
My bad, okay. This makes sense, since I thought it was under fire district, so. I'm not 100%, but I'm here in spirit, so.
Did we vote on 5408?
Negative.
Okay, so motion to approve 5408.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Gabbard?
Yay.
Mr. Mearsclaw?
Yay.
Mr. Wade?
Yay. In 5409, a resolution authorizing the township administrator to enter into an agreement with Stronger Construction to serve as construction manager at risk for construction at Fire Station 24, dispense with the second reading.
Yeah, this is to bring on board the Concord Group for our construction manager, to finalize that.
Good. Anybody have any questions about this?
Yeah, I've got a couple. Do we have a range or ballpark figure as to what this is going to be costing?
Not yet, other than what was listed in the RFP that was sent out to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're going to give us a guaranteed maximum price. That's part of their process, to sit down and go over the actual idea of what the station is going to be, and then list us a guaranteed.
We'll get to see that.
Yes, sir.
You'll have to approve.
Yeah, you'll have to all that
Before it gets
approved.
approved.
Correct. Yeah.
This is just
This is just
retaining
nothing
them.
more than, just like we brought KZF on as the architect, this brings them on as the construction contractor of this.
All right. Is there a motion or any further questions on 5409?
Well,
Go ahead.
I had a question on the monies that are coming from Springboro. we got a total of 5 million, correct? Coming,
Right.
Mhm.
$1.5 million from the property, and then $3.5 million that would be coming, through the coterminous agreement, where they would be not getting that fund through the coterminous agreement for the next
Right.
10 years.
I think that's right, for 10
Right.
10 years.
10 years. Or have we considered in that agreement that, we're borrowing money, and in essence, they're getting $3.5 million at no interest?
Oh, so you're asking us, that we have asked them for interest on that $3
Yeah.
since we're paying interest?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if that was, did we discuss that?
You get principal and debt service with that, but anything in excess of $5 million would be the sole responsibility of the township in the construction of the project. So, yes, that's,
But they're not giving us that money. We're not giving them that money. Is that fair? So we would be
we
gaining,
will finance everything.
right, but rather than giving them the money,
The inside millage, that's correct.
We're keeping it.
Retain it.
so in theory, and I get your point, Steve, but in theory, they're not gaining where we're losing on that end, because they're not taking our money and gaining interest on it.
Not for that 3.5.
Yeah.
Correct.
We're still making money, we'll
We'll be making money on that,
interest
yeah.
on that money until it's spent.
Until it's spent, yes, and retained from the collector.
Now, say that again?
When it's collected and sent to us, we will earn interest on it until it's time to pay the,
Pay the bill.
Right, that's 10 years, 9 years out, 10 years out, 8 years out, and so on.
Yeah.
And then also,
I mean, we're paying annual debt service and principal for any note that we take out.
so we're throwing the party on that.
I'm sorry,
We're throwing the party for that interest then.
well, we can charge interest to borrow for sure,
Yeah.
and we're paying that. And we're using Spring Rose money to pay for the 3.5 total that they dedicated to the project.
Right.
But anything in excess of the 3.5, they can finance, yes, that's our responsibility. Does that answer your question?
We're paying the interest on it.
Yeah. And they're not.
In the difference,
The difference?
yeah.
Yeah.
Right. No, and they're not. You're right. Any other questions, comments on 5409?
I do know. I know.
Okay. Is there a motion to approve or deny 5409?
Jason, I'll let you that.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Mr. Gabbard?
Yay.
Mr. Wade?
Yeah.
Mr. Mearsclaw?
With my vote, I want to say again, we need that fire station. And I want that fire station, but I can't vote for this expenditure, finance this way at this time, so I'll say nay.
Okay. Moving on to item 2, under Fire District recommendation to purchase a fire hose tester from the W.S.
Before
Darley.
we proceed, was that as an emergency measure or?
Yeah. Just dispense with the second reading.
Right, dispense with the second reading?
That's all, yeah.
Okay, I mean,
Don't we all agree?
there's, I need to,
I've got the title wrong in the document itself.
let me modify this and, give me 1 second now.
All right. Take your time.
Sorry about that, Russ, yeah. I mean, the doesn't matter if it's not a
No, correct.
emergency resolution.
It really
If it's
doesn't.
not a unanimous vote, it can't be.
Correct. That's right. That way is a matter of law, right? Likewise as well, even if it passes 2-1, it still passes, it just doesn't pass. It's an emergency, and although you waive the second reading, so it's good 30 days from now. Russ, so you put that on the legislation and stuff, okay?
Yes, sir. Sorry about that, Russ.
No, that's all right.
Good
Okay,
catch.
Russ, thanks for keeping it straight.
That's why you pay me the big bucks.
That's right. Okay, and then, item 2, again, recommendation to purchase fire hose tester from, W.S. Farley and Company, at a cost of $62,250.
This is just equipment that we use to do annual pressure testing on all the fire hoses.
Okay, anybody have any questions? Now, is this replacing some that we've had just wore out, or? is-
Yeah, I can't give you an exact, every 10 years or off, you know, it wears out and we have to do it. So yeah, it does replace, and this one is gas power versus we've been using electric in the past, and those electric ones tend to wear out a little faster, so we're hoping that this one's going to give us a lot more life out of it. So
This was in the appropriations budget for electric.
that's true, that's correct.
Okay.
Steve sent me to do all this
Yeah.
dirty work on it.
So is there a motion to approve this purchase?
Yeah, so moved.
Second.
Mr. Mearsfall?
Yay.
Mr. Gabbard?
Yeah.
Mr. Wade?
Yeah.
Welcome to the deep end of the pool.
Yeah, right.
Anything else from the fire district?
Not at this time, sir, thank you.
Road department, I have a recommendation to purchase 6,000 gallon vertical storage tank at $74.13, 2,000 gallons of beef heat at $4,300, and 4 30-gallon tank size truck units at $5,980 each.
Yes,
To
sir.
outfit the one-ton trucks with chemical treatment additive for rock salt and total price of $17,693.
Yeah, we kind of touched on this a couple meetings back.
Yep.
We're wanting to buy, beet heat. Steve wasn't here. Beet heat, it's 99% degradable, and then it also helps me take the, rock salt down to negative 29 degrees Fahrenheit instead of 15. It's non-corrosive, or not as corrosive as the brine right now. So just looking for your blessing to, proceed. We're gonna outfit the 4 1-tons, do the work in-house, and then, maybe look to do the dump trucks in the fall, if it works as we think it will.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting, I can't wait. Not that I want you to have to use it, so.
It might have helped a lot last storm. They could save up to 30% on the salt for the usage for the year too. That's huge.
Yeah, I would think it would absolutely will.
That's a lot of money right there.
That's a lot of money.
It doesn't take long to pay for these.
No, salt's $91.29 right now.
Pay $100 a ton for salt.
Unbelievable.
That's I didn't tell you, we're gonna directly spray it on the salt as it comes out onto the spinners. So we put 2 nozzles back there, we spray from each side, and then it soaks the salt as it comes out.
So, and you just dial your salt down so you don't have to use it.
Everything has a water-filled gauge, and we'll run it with a vacuum, basically. It'll be a vacuum gauge, and we'll have a dial to adjust it. We'll have to preset each truck as the gallons we want to use, whether we use it as 5 gallons a ton or 10, depending on how much or how cold it is. We'll have to play with it a little bit and figure it out, but it should be pretty interesting.
Well, I'm sure they've got some good recommendations too. That
Yeah.
You just have to tweak to you the way you like them.
Absolutely.
Okay. Any questions on this purchase? Is there a motion to approve this purchase of beet heat and all that goes with it to make it work?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Gabbard?
Yeah.
Mr. Mearsfall?
Yeah.
Mr. Wade?
Yeah. Cool. Anything else at this time?
That's it. Thank you.
Police department, anything left, or chief?
Nothing, sir.
Just on the planning and zoning on the consent agenda?
Nothing else this evening, sir.
Okay, is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Mearsfall?
Yay.
Mr. Gabbard?
Yeah.
Mr. Wade?
Yeah. Staff updates.
Still working on coming to an agreement with the floors, an agreement with Oswald for the floors up at the new PD building. They understand that we're not pleased with the way that it looks, so I anticipate a resolution sometime this week with that, and hopefully the availability for the kind of liner that we're going to install in there. It's been hard to get a hold of, actually. It's actually something of a delay putting it in the break room, because that's what the finish was called for in that particular room. But we're working towards it, and
I did go through it after the Christmas party, and it's a bit of a mess.
it was disappointing.
I'd say.
It wasn't what I was expecting, I can tell you that.
Yeah, it's a shame. Well,
Were they out here last week? I mean, what are we waiting on at this point?
Negotiating the prices for it. He's trying to get the prices together, and we're gonna have to go back and forth.
We'll tell them to hurry up.
I don't intend to.
I'll be happy to come with you to the meeting. This is ridiculous. We should have been by Halloween in that building, and we're now looking at Valentine's Day. So, they're not doing themselves any favors either, because we've got other businesses. So,
Yeah, we're paying the
Anything else?
heat and light that place
Yeah,
for nothing.
no use. Anything else?
No.
Anybody? Okay, is there a motion to adjourn?
so moved.